know I'm reminded of her face. The ups turn the downs and the frowns and the rounds of alcohol. And I can't erase or replace the reasons that I fall. I wanna let it all burn. I wanna light up the dark in my heart tonight and take my turn. I'm taking back all the things that I left behind. All the ups and the downs and the frowns and the rounds of alcohol. I wanna let it all burn. There ain't no way I'ma stay in this land of my bills. You pick me up, pull me down to the ground, then you're gone again. The good turns to bad, then the sad, then the glad, and where'd you go? I start to think I'ma say, so I do my best to try to let you go. I wanna let it all burn. I wanna light up the dark in my heart tonight and take my turn. I'm taking back all the things that I left behind. All the ups and the downs and the frowns and the rounds of alcohol. I wanna let it all burn. I wanna let it all burn. I wanna light up the dark in my heart tonight and take my turn. I'm taking back all the things that I left behind. All the ups and the downs and the frowns and the rounds of alcohol.
Welcome to Live from Market Square here at Promotion Studios, hanging out on a Friday, doing it big like we always do. Big weekend ahead, lots of plans. We got a whole lot going on. We got lots of events for you to check out. We got some great guests with us today. We got members of Tafoya going to be joining us a little later. And right now, we got the guys up from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Will Wesley and the boys. What's going on, guys?
We're feeling good. It's good to be back. How y'all doing this morning?
Doing well. Glad to have you guys here.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
I'm glad to be here, man.
Sorry, I had to share that out.
Mischief managed?
Yeah, it's been shared now.
Thank you,
All
John.
right.
Thank you.
Want to thank everybody for joining us on the show today, and we're talking to Will. Got these guys up here. We got some great shows with you this weekend.
Yeah,
Going to be playing tonight at Union Jack starting at 8 p.m. and tomorrow going to be out at Orange Hat Brewery for the grand anniversary party from, what do you guys start, 4 to 6?
Yes.
4 to 6 p.m. So right there in the heat of the day on a Saturday.
That's the only way I'd want it. That's the only way I'd
You
want it.
like it sweaty, don't you, Will?
Well, actually, actually, Lesage here. That's more of his thing. But you know, I kind of go with that.
We're there for the 5 o'clock crowd, you know.
Yeah.
Right when they're, it's time to drink.
That's
Yeah,
right. That's right.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
It actually is going to be a pretty busy day all day.
Yeah.
They've called me a few times saying that it's going to be slammed.
It's going to
so.
be slammed, absolutely slammed.
That place
It's a cool
stays
place.
busy, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be great to play
Parking
there.
is a nightmare.
It's a great location, beautiful location, and glad to be celebrating with them and bringing some great music to town.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot more of you boys than we have been recently. Got to have you up here in January, and you're back
right.
here.
Yeah, man, we were fighting the snowstorm back in January.
Yeah.
The legendary Knoxville snowstorm, man.
Yeah, shooting a music video in sub-freezing weather.
Thanks for that, by the
And
way.
a
Yeah.
Twisted
Hey,
Tea trailer. that
thank
was great.
James.
Well,
Twisted
I
Tree,
hear,
yeah.
this is just something I hear, but I hear we have a little surprise for the people out there.
Yeah.
I hear that James is going to be hitting me in the head with a Twisted Tea can for this video. It's going to happen. So thank you for that, James.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm gonna kick that door down.
He's going to kick a door down in a
Slam it
suit,
right in
too.
your face.
He was trying to shut that door last night. It was really fun.
That door does not shut, man.
No, the door does not.
Yeah.
I kicked that door down a few times already. So
Yeah, people need to see this.
Somebody locked themselves out of the room and a door was kicked down.
It's okay.
A couple of
We know you
times.
make mistakes, man. It's all right.
that's funny.
Okay, it was me. I locked the door. I got locked out. It was me. I did it.
You did lock your own self out of your own.
I did.
Oh, it was you.
I totally did. I locked
the
myself out of the
very,
room.
That's right.
like they come to my house.
That was like the first night or
It was our
something.
first time I met you
For the
guys.
first
Yeah.
time.
Hey, I signed the contract and I locked myself
I just remember
out,
I was
man.
sitting there like
It was-
behind the computer, and
It
then I
was
hear
hilarious.
BAT!
It was hilarious. Will comes in and he's like, James. I was like, yeah. He's like, I got a problem. I said, what's wrong? And he's like, I locked myself out of my room. I said, oh, no big deal. And he's like, okay. And then I was just like, which door do you like? He's like, that one. I was like, kaboom!
Yeah, this was within like 20 minutes of like formally meeting you. I'm kicking down doors for Will Wesley.
The force within James' boot to kick that door
I don't even
open
wear
that
boots.
way.
He was
It
wearing
inspired me to write a whole
chacos.
new album. A whole new album.
Well, speaking of new albums, we got Both Sides of the Tracks dropping next week, April 24th.
It is finally happening, man. We have had so much struggle getting this album out due to COVID and everything that's happening. Yes, April 24th. It's dropping. Both albums are finally coming out. We are so excited.
It's a double-sided album, half modern
17
country,
songs.
half classic country. Yep, 17 full songs.
That's awesome.
Worldwide radio play. We're happy about that.
Yeah, you guys have been getting a lot of love off the singles. You've
Yeah.
had, what, 4 singles now off of it? 3?
New
Three.
Kind of Blues, Let It All Burn, Leah, and now Attitude. So
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, you got the numbers better than me.
I try to be on top of my
Thank
game.
you.
He's researched.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And we got
Yeah.
Paint This County coming out too.
And we got Paint This County on the way.
We are so excited to be releasing Paint This County and for y'all to do the video. It's just such a fun video, you know.
Yeah, we've been looking forward to getting you guys back up here and looking forward to getting this video out. Lots of big things happening, you know. I mean,
Yeah, man.
you know, there might have been a pandemic happen, but starting now, you're just like looking back, you wouldn't think on it. People have been busy; they keep hustling. So,
That's good, man. It's good that live music's coming back, and it's so encouraging and inspiring to see all the artists finally. You know, I've noticed from a lot of the artists that they seem to be kind of bonding together a little bit more now that this pandemic's over. It's not so competitive out there. Everybody's kind of trying to work with each other. So that's cool, man. Musicians need to do that a lot
everybody
more.
understands what it takes to kind of get through that stuff, and it takes
Yeah.
community and that kind of communal attitude. You
It
know,
does.
help your brother man up. You know,
That's
help him
right.
out. So,
That's right.
and we've got, I guess we got a live session. Let's play something from Will Wesley real quick. What do we got here? I'm not sure. It's a live session.
Hello out there. We are the Will Wesley Band coming to you live from the heart of Knoxville, Tennessee, right here in Market Square, right here in Promotion Studios. This first tune is called Paint This County.
There's gotta be a place in this town where the drinks are flowing and the women are loud. I get so tired of the same old thing, working 9 to 5 for a workday king. Your perfect world doesn't work for me, a slave in chains that'll never be free. I'd rather party till the break of day, at least I'm not throwing my life away. I'm just trying, have a lot of fun from the rounds I'm buying. If you wanna roll with me, we can have some fun when the work day's done. Yeah, we're gonna paint this county. We're gonna paint this county. When I was young, Daddy worked in the plants. His boots grew roots and he never looked back. He would drown in a bottle of gin, saying, son, don't you ever turn out like them. I was working on a 3-man crew, breaking my back for $1 or $2. Time came when I walked away, 'cause I'm not my father, won't live that way. I'm just trying, have a lot of fun from the rounds I'm buying. some hell in the Bible Belt. Sparks ignite, pure white lightning. I'll have another round. If you're down, I'm biting. If you wanna roll with me, we can have some fun when the work is done. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna paint this county. Well, I'm just trying. Have a lot of fun from the rounds I'm buying. If you wanna roll with me, we can raise some hell in the Bible Belt. Sparks ignite, pure white lightning. I'll have another round. If you're down, I'm buying. If you wanna roll with me, we can have some fun when the work is done. Yeah, we're gonna paint this county. We're gonna paint this county. Yeah, we're gonna paint this county. We're gonna paint this county.
Back on
Will Wesley paint this county, and we're joined by the boys here in the studio. One of the tracks on the upcoming album, Both Sides of the Tracks. And working on that album, it's taken you a while to parse it down. How many songs did you have going into like when you were gonna put that album out? You said you had like over 30 or something.
I did.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, well, it was a collection of material over the past 2 years. So it was really like sifting through what we thought would be best for the record. But I think I went in with somewhere around 25, 30 songs, and Phil said, I'm not producing that. So I was like, well, make it 17, man, you know?
Yeah, it's like
Do half.
this album's kind of been like a roller coaster for Will, even just like through, like, because like it started as a rock record, and then he had a change of direction with some things he was going through in his life, and he wanted to go into a more acoustic thing. And then he kind of looked at it and said, this is two sides of Will Wesley still, so let's showcase it as two different sides of Will Wesley. But you know, he's writing a lot about what's really happened to him, because I've been on the end of every phone call after it happens.
Yeah.
So I can guarantee you it's authentic. But
Right.
Well, I've always been the kind of guy, man, like, if it's not coming from my own heart, man, it's just not genuine enough for me to write it. I'm one of the kind of storyteller writers that I have to experience what I'm saying or it's not real. So that's just kind of how I write, you know.
So I got a question. Someone just said, Phil and his sunglasses, LOL. So what's up with the sunglasses, Phil?
Talk about it, man.
well, you know,
It's pretty sunny on Planet Cool.
my future's so bright. I really like to get into the music and close my eyes when I play live, and so I've always worn sunglasses just to kind of, you know, still be rocking out. So I'm just not.
Squinting your eyes.
Yeah.
Well, you see a lot of the guys with the weird tells. Like I see the tongue or a shot of the cheek, or
Yes,
the
sir.
biting that bottom lip.
I'll tell you, it's
Kevin
extremely
Space.
useful.
Yeah.
It's like the sunglasses are useful though, because you have like all these lights in your face, and then you gotta look down and see where you're at on the guitar and
Yeah.
hope.
Yeah, just hope for the best.
Just makes you
man.
look thoughtful. Makes you look like deep in thought. It's like
Mysterious.
mysterious. Yeah, you got that.
Where's he looking?
It's the dynamic we work on. Outlaw meets mystery, you know.
Yeah.
On Planet Cool.
On Planet Cool.
Well, you were mentioning like kind of the both sides of the songs and the sound, and you guys do a real good job of kind of representing that independently. You do a lot of full band shows, you do a lot of duo gigs. What's kind of the difference in dynamic and like audience interaction between those kinds of shows?
Intimacy.
Yeah.
You know, when you're doing like an acoustic duo, like me and Phil, we've traveled all over the country doing it. It's more about connecting with an audience more on a personal level when you're playing an acoustic show, because you don't have all the fire, the energy of the drums, the bass, and all this. So it's really about reaching out and getting each person in the audience to listen to what you're saying one-on-one, you know. At least that's my interpretation of it. How do you feel about it, Phil?
It's definitely an area where when you're that intimate, you can allow the audience to have some control, and that really makes them feel like they're part of the show as well.
That's right.
Because when you have people who have been around as much as Will and I have, playing in different bands and doing different things, you hear a lot of music, and people like to try and stump us by throwing out little requests that they think that we're not going to know. And it's always great to see their faces when you surprise them, like, oh, we know it, and we'll play it for you right now.
Yeah, you guys do a great job of surprising people. I guess it was the gym bar last time you were up here. People were throwing out requests, and you just be like, all right, I'm not going to play that song, but I'm going to play this one. It's just because I don't like that song.
right. It's not that we don't know it. We just,
See, people don't realize how hard that is to do in a band environment because, like, you have to have now 4 people synchronize on something, you know, that's mostly improvised, but you have the structure in your head of, you know, we're musicians, we know exactly what the song goes like. Let's put it together.
And there's a big difference between, I've seen a lot of bands that will be like, we'll take any request. Okay, yeah, but then you play rudimentary parts to all of these songs. It's
yes.
like, that's a big difference now.
You know, there's also a balance between, you know, taking requests and not becoming a karaoke band, so to speak. You know, every band should have an identity, you know, and that's one thing that we really try to focus on is having an identity as who we are. You know, like, when we do a live show, it's very important for us to be bringing out our original music and letting the people know who we really are. You know, because we can play stuff that people have written for decades upon decades, but to play music that we've written, that's really where it's at for me.
And seeing people resonate with that's really special.
Yeah.
Because it's you know, it hits us on the inside where the music comes from.
Right.
I think that's the smartest thing like a band can do. If you're looking to get your music out there, well, learn a couple of hours of covers and then go to a place and be like, yeah, we can play like, you know, 2-3 hours of covers or whatever. I'm gonna play my 45-minute set.
That's right.
And then I'm gonna play a couple hours of covers. It's like I'm gonna rock your face with my stuff first, and then I'll play you all the covers you want.
Yeah, when we're in like, you know, the club circuit, that's what we do. We
Yeah.
wanna start playing our original music, but also, hey, you know, we're not gonna be the guys that are shoving our music down your throat. We can
Right.
play what you want to hear as well. You know, it's kind of a balance.
I recommend doing like, you know, like 60-40% split.
Yes.
60 covers, 40% originals, something like that.
Yeah,
That way
that's-
you engage with the crowd, but yet you still get to play your own music.
That's right.
Yeah, and I know once that party's going, if that you can run from one song to another, and it just keeps that energy up, and they're like,
That's right.
they associate that energy with that song. They're like, what was that song you played?
You'll be surprised how they'll come back asking for it. Yeah.
It's like people like to hear the things that they've heard before, but when you play something and you know
It's adjacent.
up to a level,
Yeah.
like you know, let's say you're not a particular fan of the style. If they're still putting on a great show, you're not gonna just walk out the door. You know what I mean? You're gonna watch a great show.
Yeah. So speaking of great shows, what can people expect to see from the Will Wesley Band tomorrow at Orange Hat Brewery?
There is no
Actually,
way
tonight,
to
too.
interpret.
Oh,
what
and
you-
tonight at Union Jacks at
Jacks.
8 p.m. We got.
I'll be honest with you, boys. I have no idea. Every night is a new experience for this band. Chris may light his guitar on fire. Seth may break the sticks.
Right.
Nah, it's going to be a very, very rocking show. The one thing I can guarantee that you'll expect is energy. There's
Yeah.
going to be a lot of energy. There's going to be a lot of fire. You know, that's who we are. We're going to be bringing it straight to the people, man.
Pyrotechnics, right.
That's right. Oh, yeah. I brought a lighter.
The smaller the venue, the better with the fireworks.
yeah.
Well, we're so glad to have you guys in town. Is it just Friday and Saturday? We have a Sunday as well.
That's Sunday too.
There's Sunday
Okay.
in Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
Sunday at Gatlinburg, and that's a duo show.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna be breaking down and doing things acoustic. So.
Oh yeah, so you can check them out in all their iterations, man. Come out and check them out live tonight at Union Jacks, 8 p.m. Tomorrow at Orange Hat Brewery, 4 to 6, right there in the afternoon. Heat of the day, gonna get sweaty. And then on Sunday, I guess it's 7 p.m. Is it Gatlinburg
That's
or
it's 1 to 4.
1 to 4 in Gatlinburg?
Yeah, at the Sevierville location.
Sevierville location of Gatlinburg Brewing Company. All right, got to get my details.
Cannot
Oh,
wait.
so Alex Stokes just tuned in. Alex Stokes he's part of the event on Saturday.
He's our
as well.
master of ceremonies.
What's up, Alex?
Yeah,
Awesome.
he's a great comedian. He's gonna be doing comedy all the way throughout everyone's. You know, like you
Oh,
guys will
that's-
take a break. He'll go up there and do comedy, and throughout every artist this week. And he has some hilarious stories, dude. Like you have to meet him.
He's the Gatlinburg beer comedian. I mean,
Yeah,
he has a way of looking at things. He's sharp.
Well, I definitely can't wait to see this.
He said he's gonna go light on the hairspray tomorrow for your Pirates.
You gotta ease up on that gel. You gotta ease up on that gel.
So,
Him and Will are gonna have to get into a story tell-off where
Dude.
they share a crazy story because
he got some crazy boys.
crazy events seem to just circulate around Will Wesley.
We could talk about last week in Columbus, but we won't.
You'll just have to come out to the show.
Yeah,
You have to get the
tell you
story
on the
in
mic.
person.
I might tell you on the mic, you know.
All right, well, guys, thanks for joining us. Come catch them this weekend. And WillWesleyMusic.com.
WillWesleyMusic.com. All of our tour dates are there. We got our videos there. Anything you want to see about this band is right there.
Check out our latest single, Attitude. It's out there. It's a party.
Attitude Out, both sides of the tracks, drops April 24th. Going to be on all of those streaming services and all your music platforms. So
That's right.
go ahead and follow the band and stay tuned.
Let's do it.
Josh
Guys,
Ames.
thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah.
And let's see, let's run, let's go ahead and run that May Pop. Actually, run that May
Actually,
Pop.
do you have the graphic, Nate, of the Orange Hat show?
I don't know if we have the Orange Hat graphic. Oh, yeah, we do. Grand Anniversary right there.
There it is.
There it is. There's the details. Tomorrow, starting, they're opening the doors at 11, a.m., so the party starts early. Come on out and celebrate. You got Alex Stokes, Master of Ceremonies. He'll be emceeing the whole event, telling jokes and stories and comedy in between, keeping the party up. Tafoya kicking everything off 1 to 3. Will Wesley following that up 4 to 6. And James and the Ville Band keeping that party live from
Good
7
old Nate
to
Dogg
10.
back there going to be rocking it out.
You guys got a busy weekend.
Yeah, that'll be fun though.
Wouldn't want it no other way.
Hey, man, we like to keep people busy when they come up here for sure.
Yeah, we know.
Promotions LLC.
All right.
You're like, yeah, we know.
Let's run that May Pop promo, and then we'll be back with Tafoya right after this.
happiness and live forever. It's what will make this world a better place to be. Please, don't leave me suffering from your toxic bliss.
Welcome back live from Market Square here on a Friday, and we're joined by Tafoya from Chicago. What's going on, guys?
Hey.
Glad to have you. We had an awesome live session with you tomorrow. We're
Yesterday we had one live.
Or
session.
yeah, it's been a long week.
It's a long day.
Yeah,
Yeah, we had a live session yesterday and a photo shoot. Then
Yep.
they came over to the house and partied and had a good time.
yeah, and we're gonna be working on a single today.
Yeah.
Tell us about the single.
Oh, it's a punk jazz fusion thing with country polka in it. No, it's a song called Boogie with Me, and it's a song I wrote a while back, but and it's our answer to Baby Please Don't Go. It has the same kind of groove, but it's more old school now sound with a bump and grind feel. And
Awesome.
it goes, and it just has a lot of good stuff in it. You know, the vocals in it are good, I think, and the guitar's happening for sure. I think, I don't know. What do I know?
Definitely a lively tune.
You
Yeah,
guys
it's lively.
definitely have that groovy, like, boogie rock sound. Yeah.
It's
Right
like
on.
chugging train going through.
Yeah, got to have that driving, bass and drum behind it, and then you
Make
just
a
lay
perfect
over-
commercial for Amtrak.
Yep, coming from that Chicago area, Amtrak.
Well, that's
Yeah, I was talking to Les back there yesterday about train stuff, and I was like, I can't do the train. It's like if I lived in a metropolitan area, that's the one thing that would get me is having to catch the Amtrak. I'd be late all the time.
well in the city or metropolitan they call it Metro.
Yeah.
So Amtrak is all over the country.
Yeah, yeah.
But actually, when I was a kid, or high school, I remember people used to get on the train.
So that was
Take
like
it-
the mid 1800s.
Well, and there was still dinosaurs, yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, and they'd get on the train
Sorry.
and just get on the party train, go all the way to California and back, and that'd be their whole, Christmas break, and they just get all happy, real happy, with a big capital F. They always just had a great time. But I mean, it's like, oh, man, that'd be cool, but I'm not spending $300. Well, I guess we could have, but I didn't. I found other things to spend my money on: guitars, amps.
A wise investment, considering
well,
what you're doing now.
That's what I did, though. Whenever I was buying a $200 car, I was going, oh, I want to put that down on a really cool guitar, a good amp and stuff, and maybe get a band together.
You've
Nah.
probably amassed quite a collection of nice. What's been like your ideal? What's your favorite guitar that you've ever owned?
Depends on the time of day. Seriously, man, I've had so many guitars. I was just talking to the guy's going to engineer tonight, Craig Jones, and we're talking about, because we know all the same people, different times, kind of overlap, and he's like talking about all the guitars he had. I'm going, I don't even want to hear it. It's like, I just let it go,
Yeah.
but I've owned a lot of guitars, a bunch, The collectors out in Europe that own some guitars of mine, because
Yeah.
I had like one of a kind or two of a kind Gibsons and stuff from way back,
Yeah, I've seen guys that they love a cheap guitar just as much as they've spent $200 on something they love just as much as something they spent $2,000 on.
I used to think that until I played for years, and then we're going, screw paying all this stuff to Gibson and Fender and blah, blah, blah. And Ivan Had and Jackson and all this stuff, and I went, and so we're getting cheap ones, and then I got some really nice Gibsons. I was working for Gibson for a lot of years, I was a regional sales manager. And all of a sudden I'm going, oh, this thing, it has tone. I don't have to, it doesn't play you, you play it.
Right.
Big difference, because if you know how to play, like here's drums, man. I mean, You get a drum set it doesn't have kickback and doesn't have a tone. It don't make you feel good and doesn't have that nice reaction on your sticks. You're kind of just thud. You know, you feel like your arms just going nowhere. You know, it's to beat you up. And you play drums, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
James,
Makes for a long night.
yeah. Yeah. If you're playing crap instruments, I was like, wow, the big light bulb went off, and I went, oh, I should know that. But you know, it's live and learn. That's what life's about. It's relearning what you already know,
Right.
and getting it better and tightening it up.
Well, speaking of relearning what you already know, you've been doing this for quite a while, but this is a newer band. So tell me about getting this band together.
Oh yeah. Oh.
This I gotta hear.
Well, I was looking for the lowest common denominator, and so I found Craig. No.
Keep it up.
Hey, I'm trying. I'm working at it, dude. Relax. You I haven't got down low enough yet. I haven't got to her yet. No, anyway, I was just trying to put something together that realized what I hear in my head and what I feel in my inside, my innards, my soul, and all that stuff. And I kept playing with these guys, and when you get to a band together with all the top cats in your school when you're a kid, and in your town and stuff, that doesn't mean you get along.
Right.
You know, and I'm a student of, you know, songwriters and these guys, and I remember reading the Jimmy Page thing, and they're talking about all the guys in his band in Led Zeppelin. They're all like type A's, and they're really, really, really good. And he goes, you have to have a communication set up first of all, and then somebody has to make the final decision.
Right.
So it becomes not a funnel, or it becomes a funnel, not a bottleneck. You know, it opens up and things can flow. And when Craig and I first talked, like 2 years ago this month,
Yeah.
and our hairdresser, and she passed away. We miss Jill and Elise. God, she was going, well, why don't you get Craig? And I didn't know him. And then we talked, and we both had the same
Mojo.
Well, yeah, but we had the same forward mojo. We were,
Right.
and when he said that one term, "We're in it to win it," that just went, okay. Because we talked about, because he owns his own company, and he employs lots of people, and it's always going, and it's a nut buster, And people are
he was
people are
having to go to
brutal,
task
people are
yesterday.
stupid. They'll just they think they're winning by just stupid things, and we're both going, nope, we're gonna transcend that. And I told him, I don't know how you play yet. We're gonna find out. I know people have heard you play. I heard some videos, but I go, as long as we keep improving each time we get together, I'm good. I don't need some guy at the top tier, and then we're all trying to catch up with each other or something, or attitudes. Let's get it together. We tried it, and then we got her, and and. So that slowed us down a whole bunch.
It probably did.
No. What do you think? Yeah.
Lester was telling me, so you moved out from Colorado back to Chicago in order to play. Yeah.
Well, I don't want to say there's nothing out there. I was in a band for 11 years before that. But, yeah, I just wanted a change.
Time to move on.
Yeah, okay.
But you were in a music department? Were you like a teacher?
Colorado Mesa University. I went back to school in my later years, and because when you're young, you have to work, you have to take care of other relatives and parents and that. But I went back to school in my late 40s, and I graduated with my music degree finally in
Awesome.
May of 2019, before the pandemic. But I'm glad I got that opportunity to do it, because I think if I did not go back to school, I could not understand his instructions.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
No, he says.
Yeah, you were throwing a little Boston in there. I wanted to
Yeah, you got to understand, like, when somebody throws a little theory shorthand your way, like, what they're actually talking about, what they're referring to. So that education goes a long way with somebody who's been doing it for years.
I didn't even touch it.
You said you got the call from one of the music directors or something?
Yeah, he pointed out, this is what you should be doing. Huh? I can't do that. What are you saying that for? You're obviously bored, and you seem bored in your current position. I says, oh no, I like, the band I was in. I don't want to say anything, but I heard this, and I said, how the heck am I going to do this? And then I turn around, I hear back, a recording of this, That's me? Where'd this come from? And he teach me how. They
Yeah.
teach me.
Yeah.
And you got to keep up with it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not.
Keeping up with this guy would be a nightmare, I feel like.
Oh, it is.
It's worth it because I'm a better player.
Yeah.
What?
You know.
We were talking about it's like it's like
Yeah.
you're one of those like super energetic personalities as it is, you know. And I know a lot of people could probably be intimidated just by the fact that you've been doing what you do for years.
All you have
you're
to
a
do is
proven
take a
talent.
breath and just listen for a couple seconds, and you go, oh. And then it's not a matter of keep catching up. It's a matter of putting your head on it. And
I must say, you played some wicked solos yesterday, man.
Oh, thanks.
There's
Thank
not
you.
many
I-
people out
I
there that
appreciate
keep up with that.
Well, my whole thing with this band is I want to make songs that make sense. We call it new classic rock. You know, I mean, it's just what you would have heard then, except it's now. It's old school now sound. You know, I mean, and yeah, I like to do a good solo, but I don't want to have just playing in.
Can't be just solo. You got to have that groove.
Yeah, I mean, I
there,
get these
too.
guys that play
Yeah.
in, you know, some mode. I go, it's an Asolodian mode and see Rancid. It doesn't make sense. It's just, did I swear too much? No. And I'm like going, can you bend a note? Can you hit something other than a whole note on high double E or triple way up time? I'm like going, make it make sense and make it sound kind of melodic or something you can
Right.
get to.
Well, let's hear a little bit of Tafoya right now. We got a shot from our previous live session with Tafoya, and so I'm not sure what this song
Outside
is.
My Window?
Hammerhead.
No, it's going to be Outside My Window.
Yeah, it's the
after
end
they're
of that
both
track.
together.
Yeah. So here's Outside My Window from our live session with
Yeah, we're going to do a song. We're going to do a little. Outside my window, there across the street. Figured that I'd like to know someone I want to meet. I don't know you, I might not like you, but the thing you got, the thing that makes me go. Don't know how to meet you. Think of what to say, compelled as I am to you each and every day. You're outside my window, there across the street. Figure that I'd like to know someone I want to meet. I don't know you, I might not like you, but the thing you got, thing that makes me go. Woo!
tree. Figure that I'd like to know someone I want to meet. I don't know you, I might not like you, but the thing you got kinda makes me go.
All right, Tafoya outside my window here, live from Market Square, and that's from our previous live session with them. But we got a new one.
New one coming out. Some
New one
hot
is
dog.
it's got some fire behind it for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And working on the new single, Boogie with Me, going to be coming out a little bit later this year. I'm looking forward to that.
And we did a bunch of new originals yesterday too.
Yeah.
For the, on the live session.
You played one song with a slide guitar, and it was wicked.
Oh yeah, knocked it
Super
away.
wicked.
Yeah, we do that. We do all that kind of stuff well. I think.
I think I played the drums on that one, didn't I?
Yeah,
I must have did something on there. I just forget what.
Were they there when I did the slide?
I don't know. I went to another place.
You guys? Was it you two?
Hey,
How old are we?
you guys have someone who tuned in. They said, "Way to go, Leslie, to go back to school." This is from Janice, and then she also said, "Michael has so much energy, great guitarist." So
Yeah.
shout out to her.
We'll come catch them live tomorrow afternoon.
Janice,
Yeah.
Royer, Capino,
Thank you.
Capinos, K-A-P-I-N.
Oh yeah, okay.
I-N-O-S.
That's nice.
I
Yeah.
have a lot of friends on Facebook.
Yeah, oh yeah. People are tuning in for sure, checking
Yeah,
you
yeah.
out.
And I also
So-
had encouragement from my husband to go out and do this.
Yeah, that's
I was
another
afraid.
thing because your husband's still back in Colorado, correct? Yeah.
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 So that's awesome that you got to take that leap. Take those opportunities when you come their way, and you got the opportunity to catch Tafoya here in Knoxville. I mean, they're not down here all the time. Same with Will Wesley, who were here earlier. You got to come out to Orange Hat Brewery tomorrow to catch these bands because we're really glad to have them in town. Tafoya's going to kick it off at 1 o'clock. So great for the afternoon. Bring the kids, bring the family. It's going to be a great time at Orange Hat.
Yeah, you can also catch them if you're in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, May 13th and 14th.
Okay, yeah, right after my birthday. Yeah.
Right after your birthday, yeah.
Get
So-
out to the beach, plan that vacation now. Get out to the beach and catch some Tafoya.
Yeah.
Bringing the lives jamming right there on the
Right
beach.
on.
Right
Yeah.
on the pier, dude. Right on the pier. So
It gets wild at Myrtle Beach sometimes,
Dude, it does.
man. Down there during bike
packed.
week, woo!
I've done that before. I played.
Oh, yeah,
played
no.
Bike Week
He
right
played
outside there.
He played 7 days of bike week.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah, we
7.
were
Yeah.
kicking our rear ends on that, but it was fun.
Yeah.
You gotta remember when you play for a biker party, a crowd like that, they're not there really listening to music. They like it in the background.
Yeah, they're there to party.
You can be doing something, sweating blood, and they're like,
Oh, there's always some that really dig into it, man.
Oh no,
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying they're not exuberant. They just don't jump up and down.
Some do.
Yeah, I mean, it's all different types, man. Some people treat it as background music. Some people treat it.
I'm always glad when they do their burnouts
yeah,
downwind
dude.
from us. You know?
Get that white smoke just cascading
Go
back.
the other way,
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, when we did it, they had that burnout thing right in front of a stage, and then I go, come on. And they put a big fan, so they blew the crap out of there, and the guys could be.
This isn't a fog machine,
No,
guys.
it burns out, man.
And it hangs, man. It hangs around for
does.
a
Yeah,
minute.
it's toxic stuff.
Other big plans, things that you guys got going on you want people to know about? You got some great merch out right now. Throw those kicks up, Michael. Let people see them shoes. Oh, yeah. Tafoya shoes. We
Can
got
you see it?
Tafoya
Now,
merch.
these are
We got
sold-
Tafoya masks.
On my website,
Okay, this is Gothic Steam.
gothicsteam.com.
All right, she got all kinds of fashion designs out there for you.
If you have a high rise and you need all the stuff done inside,
Yeah.
get hold of him.
Try to
Chicago,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, he was having to take some people to task yesterday, so.
Right, it's what I do.
Building codes in Chicago, I can't imagine.
I'm the bad guy.
He's good at it, though.
Hey, somebody's got to play the bad guy.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, so check them out. Tafoya, what's the web? Is it TafoyaBand.com? The website.
I don't know. Let me look it up.
Yeah, I thought it was TafoyaBand or TafoyaMusic.com.
I'll get it right now. TafoyaMusic.com.
TafoyaMusic.com. You can find them on Facebook and everything. You can pick up some new merch, new music on the way, and we got a new live stream as well. And don't forget to come out and catch them live at Orange Hat tomorrow afternoon.
yeah.
Yeah,
That'd
1
be
to 3
fun.
p.m. So be great.
All right.
And then let's go through the events. Other
All
events
right.
we got.
We've got,
Also, guys, thank you for being on the show.
yes,
Thank
absolutely.
you for having us.
Welcome.
Yeah, if
Always
you-
glad to have you down here. It's great when we get some visitors from out of town, you know.
Always.
Uh,
So run through those shows real quick and let's wrap it up.
We got some great shows coming up this weekend. As always, today at 7 p.m. you can catch Justin Michaels at Gatlinburg Brewing Company in Sevierville. Kevin Wilson will be at the Gatlinburg Brewing Company on the Parkway in Gatlinburg at 7 p.m. as well. Live at Puckett's in Pigeon Forge, you can catch the Warman Trio at 7:30. Hugh Allen will be at the Corn Pone Tavern today at 8 p.m. in Powell. Will Wesley at Union Jacks at 8 p.m. And tomorrow, 11 a.m., we're kicking it off at Orange Hat Brewery for their grand anniversary party. Tomorrow evening, you can catch Justin Michaels at Gatlinburg Brewing Company in Gatlinburg. So one night in Sevierville, one night Gatlinburg. Sad Machine will be at the Anchor tomorrow at 7 p.m. Kevin Wilson will be at the Gatlinburg Brewing Company in Sevierville. And the Trailer Hippies will be live at Puckett's at 7:30 p.m. And let's see, make sure I've got everything here. Yes, this Sunday, Will Wesley and Will and Phil doing a duo show up there at Gatlinburg Brewing Company in Sevierville at 1 p.m. Chris Long at the Anchor this Sunday at 6 p.m. And don't forget, next Tuesday, we're doing a really cool live stream out of here with Nocturnal Entertainment featuring a whole bunch of artists. Gurgly, Juicy Jesus, I can't even remember who was on that thing.
I'll pull it up for you.
Let's see.
You got Cuttlefish, Juicy
Cuttlefish.
Jesus, Gurgly,
Yeah.
Lunch
Money.
Money,
Yeah.
Mercury, which
Mercury.
he's pretty
yes.
large.
And that is, you can get tickets on that event page. More details on that event and any others are available on our Facebook page or on our website, promotionmngt.com. And yeah, man, that's going to be a killer time. Go out and see some live entertainment this weekend. It's going to be a beautiful weekend to do it. And we love sharing this show with you. Please share it with others.
Yeah.
Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. Let people know what we got going on here, because there's tons of entertainment in this area. Just get out there, support some music, tune in.
Have fun.
If you're a business or a band and you need some services, graphic design, website, social media, videos, audio, anything like that, hit us up. Promotion. Bye, we're out. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, we're
Be
outta here.
blessed and be a blessing to others. It's Friday and I'm toast. Bye.
We are Tafoya. This is Spread Your Love Around.
All right. And as I walk down the street, the people that I meet want to know how I possibly. This is the answer, my friend. Spread your love around, spread your love around. Give it up to get it, spread your love around. Give it up to get, spread your love around. And when I want to say all I got to, turn it round to be all that ought to. I'm about to sink your teeth in this. Spread your love around, spread your love around. Give it up to get it, spread your love around. Give it up to get, spread your love around. your love around. Give it all you get, spread your love around. Give it all you get, spread your love around.